Thank you so much for taking my question. My name is Lynn, and I drove down here from Rifle, Colorado to speak with you today. I was one of the gun-owning Americans that heard your speech and heard what you had to say regarding hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15s and your AR. And
Let's be respectful. Let's be
47.
respectful.
Well, I am here to say hell no, you're not. So with that, I would like to know how you intend to legislate evil, because it is not the gun, it is the heart of the man that does that. We all have stories. Excuse me.
Let's allow her to finish, please.
We
Please.
can all have these stories. We all have the experiences. I was living in Aurora during Columbine. I had just recently moved when the Aurora shootings happened, yet I have very close ties here. Yet all of those people were there defenseless. They had no way to defend themselves against a crazed shooter. So I want to know how you intend to legislate the hearts of men and leave American citizens like myself, American mothers. I have 4 children. I'm 5'0", 100 pounds. Cannot really defend myself with a fist.
It's okay. Please let's allow her to finish.
I don't have my AR-15 today. I have my Glock. Well, you shouldn't have it. Don't worry, sir. I have your back. Anyway, I want to know how you're going to legislate that, because a criminal, by defense, breaks the law. So all you're going to do is restrict law-abiding citizens like myself. We all know that you, sir, have a criminal history, and I understand that burglars do not like armed defense.
It's okay.
Yes, sir. Burglars do not like armed defense, yet that is a right that we have that shall not be infringed in America.
Okay, I really appreciate the question. And the presumption, and this, can you get the microphone on a different channel because it keeps cutting out? There's this presumption that we are just, I guess, inherently evil. Because you ask, how are we going to legislate this? And the 40,000 gun deaths in America, just must be something wrong with us. Or gets back to this idea that I began my comments with, is this just our fate? This is, it's difficult to do this if we're all talking at the same time. I just gave the microphone to someone who vehemently and vigorously disagrees with me. Heard her out, and I'm now trying to answer her question. So, will you allow me to do that? Le agradezco. Gracias. I refuse to accept that. This doesn't happen in any other country. There are 329 million of us. There are 390 million guns. No other country has this kind of ratio. No other country allows its citizens to buy weapons that were designed for war. And you probably know this as well as I do, but let's listen to those trauma-based surgeons that I met who treated the victims in El Paso. Many of them have served in the military. And they told me that the wounds that they treated in El Paso were no different than the wounds that they treated on the battlefield in Iraq, in Afghanistan. The hole that high-impact, high-velocity round blows out your back is the size of an orange. The kinetic energy of that round is spent inside of your body. It just shreds it to pieces. It tumbles through and destroys those organs. Memo Garcia in El Paso, Texas, just heard from his wife, 17 surgeries so far. They're still trying to repair his intestines so he can absorb nutrients. I don't know when or if that's ever going to happen for him. Why would we allow this? You don't need it to hunt. You don't need it for self. So why not? The logic of your argument is, why shouldn't we allow you to have a bazooka or drive a tank down the street? Where you're going to use it responsibly, and criminals are the only ones who aren't going to use those bazookas responsibly. This situation we have here is a function of the cowardice of those in positions of public trust and power. They fear the NRA. They fear exchanges like this one. They fear doing something lest they lose their next election. I don't have that fear. You should either. So let's do the right thing. We have the chance to do that. Appreciate it.